Good afternoon, welcome to Penguins TV. Today's video is about the Toronto Blue Jays at home to Seattle Mariners. It's my first baseball recap video, so please excuse the fact that there's no baseball paraphernalia here, but it will improve. I took rather copious notes on this game, so let's get into it. Let's get into the details and see how it goes and expect more of these. It'll get better each video is my explanation. Glad to have you with me. So today, Ryu started for the Jays at home in, I think it's Buffalo they're playing, I think. And he got the loss today. 4 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 2 Ks, 2 base on balls. He had thrown like 90 pitches at the end of like 3 or 4 innings, and he was out by the 4th or 5th. The win goes to Kikuchi of the Mariners. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, and a base on balls. And the save goes to Sewald for Seattle. 1.1 innings pitched, no earned runs, 4 Ks, and a base on balls. He struck out Guerrero in the 8th, I think, with 2 on and 2 out, and that was a toughie. So let's see what I noticed here. Ryu starts right off the bat. The first batter, Crawford, gets a double. That's trouble right away. The next batter up is Haniger. He gets a single. So you've got runners on first and third, 2 batters in. Then Seager hits an infield RBI single. So now it's 1-0, 3 batters in for Seattle, just like that. It was trouble from the get-go. Then France comes up, sac fly, another RBI. It's 2-0 Seattle with 1 out. Then Jake Bauer comes out, he gets an out, and Moore strikes out. So it's 2-0 Seattle, top of the first. The Jays are in trouble. Ryu doesn't look sharp. Okay? Now, I guess his issue is he likes to hit the corners a lot. And this umpire wasn't calling many strikes, is my understanding, on the outside of the zone. So Ryu was forced back in towards the inside of the zone. So just maybe not a favorable umpire matchup for Ryu starting if you're looking at it from a Jays point of view. I have no horse in this race. Yeah, I'm a Canadian and I like the Jays, but they're not really my favorite team. I just like baseball. Okay. Bottom of the first. Let me check here. Bottom of the first, the Jays got a run, Seaman up the plate, first batter, home run, solo shot. So a very lively first inning. Both teams getting on the board early. But after that, that was 2-1 at the end of 1. In the second, Seattle, Fraley hits a solo shot, makes it 3-1. Okay, then nothing of note for a little while, at least not for the Jays. The Jays didn't score a run in the second all the way up to the 8th inning. So they had 1 in the second, 1 in the bottom of the first and 1 in the bottom of the 8th. And that's the 2 runs the Jays scored in the entire game. In the third, Seattle wasn't done, already up 3-1. In the third inning, Long hit a 2-run home run, his 3rd of the season. Now it's 5-1 Seattle. And of course, I mentioned that Toronto didn't score again until the 8th. So no scoring from either team in the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th. Okay, the Jays scored in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see here. Yeah, RBI single for Bichette, scores Seaman, who had a double to lead off the inning. So that gives puts the Jays back in it at 5-2. But that's all they could muster. Then the top of the 9th, Seattle bangs in 2 more. That was tough. So you're looking at a 7-2 score there, and the Jays couldn't score in the bottom of the 9th. 7-2 final. The box score reads like this: 7 runs for Seattle, 2 for Toronto, 11 hits for Seattle, 8 for Toronto, no errors for Seattle, and 1 catching error for Guerrero in the first inning. So a 7-2 final. Rough outing for the Jays. If you're a Seattle fan, you got to be pleased with their pitching lately. It looks pretty good. The Jays' bats were silenced in this series a lot against them. Let's get into some box scores here a little bit. Again, forgive the format of this first baseball video. I normally do hockey, and I'm just learning how I'm going to do the baseball one. So this is the first one. It's the first baseball one. Here's the box scores for Seattle. Crawford, the shortstop, leadoff, was 1 for 3 with 2 runs and 2 walks. Hannigan, the DH, was 2 for 4 with 2 runs and a walk. Seager was 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. France, the first baseman, was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Bowers, the right fielder, was 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI and a walk. Moore, the second baseman, was 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Long, the left fielder, was 1 for 5 with a run and 2 RBI. and 2 strikeouts. Torrens, the center fielder, was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And Fraley, the center fielder, was 2 for 3 with a run and an RBI and a walk and a strikeout. Okay, so there's their 11 hits in total. The Blue Jays on the other side, Seaman, the second baseman, leads off the game. He was 3 for 4 with 2 runs and an RBI and a strikeout, so he hit a home run, of course. Bichette was 2 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., who I think was 0 for 4 or 0 for 3 yesterday, was also 0 for 3 today with a walk and a strikeout. Hernandez, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez, I like him. He's 2 for 4, and that's it. George Springer, the DH, was 1 for 3 with a base on ball and a strikeout. Grichuk, the center fielder, if I'm saying that correctly, was 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Gurriel Jr., if that's how you say that, left fielder, is 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Espinal, the third baseman, was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Cavan Biggio, pinch hitting, was 0 for 2 and had a strikeout. And McGuire, the catcher, was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. So, Jays didn't have a great day at the plate. Really, the story of the game, I thought, was Kikuchi, the starter, who is now 6-3 after pitching 7 strong innings with 1 earned run and 6 strikeouts and only 1 base on ball. I thought he controlled the game, and he was the difference in this game, and that's why Seattle won 7-2, in my opinion. And then Ryu on the other side did not control the game, and they were behind the 8 ball from the get-go. They were down 2-1 in the first, they were down 3-1 after 2, and they were down 5-1 after 3. And it seemed like it was over there because Kikuchi, if I'm saying his name right, was just such in control. The Jays didn't even have a chance till the 8th inning when he left the game. So, this is my first baseball video. I'd love feedback. I'd love comments. The hockey's going to keep coming. Don't worry about that. But I'm also transitioning into baseball and other things. So please tell me what you think. Baseball artwork will be coming as well. And I appreciate you hanging out with me today, guys. If you haven't got your vaccine yet, go get it. It doesn't hurt at all. You're like, it's over. It's done. It makes everybody safer. Take care of your mental health. I know what that's all about. Depression and anxiety and migraines. It's hard right now for a lot of people. I know it's the best time ever to be alive, but it's also the hardest time to be alive in a lot of ways. So try and be good to yourself, take care of yourself, be good to someone else too if you can. Have a great day, and I'll be back soon. Have a great day, guys.